A field of 132 professionals and amateurs convened at Bethpage State Park on Long Island for the 95th Met Open Championship sponsored by MetLife. The 54-hole stroke play championship is one of the MGA's most prestigious events. Beautiful sunshine and light breezes welcome the players for the final round shootout. The famous Black Course, a two-time U.S. Open venue, was the championship host site. At more than 7,200 yards, the Black is a beast, and it tested every single player in the field. A total of 65 players made it to Thursday after the cut was made Wednesday night at 11 over par, 153. The overnight leader coming into Thursday's final round was 2010 Met Amateur champion Evan Byrne. The 22-year-old got through 2 rounds of stroke play at the Met Open at 5 under par, 137. He teed off with a 2-stroke lead over Charlie Bowling of Fresh Meadow. As the day progressed, however, it was clear that other players in the field would be making moves. The soft course conditions and light winds meant that birdies would be there for the taking. One of the steadier players through 2 rounds was Bob Rittberger of Garden City Golf Club. Rittberger, 39, is a 2-time Long Island Open champion and finished second in the Met Open in 2007. Rittberger began the day 5 strokes in back of Evan Byrne. But the gap closed. Byrne double bogeyed the very difficult par 4 10th hole, and his lead was down to just 1 stroke over Bowling. Both Byrne and Bowling had 2 more bogeys coming in on the back 9. And after Daniel Balin of Burning Tree had an early clubhouse lead at even par 213, the crowd of hundreds who came out to watch today had a feeling that that just might be good enough to win this championship. Rittberger was making his own move. He played steady all day, and as he came to the tee at the par 4 18th hole, he knew that the leaders had fallen back a bit and that the tournament was there for the taking. He striped his drive and then hit his approach shot just behind the green, setting up a delicate up and down. The chip was good, the putt was good, and Rittberger was in the clubhouse at even par 213 to tie Balin. Now the two could just watch and see if either Bowling or Evan Byrne could come in and finish at 1 under. Both players struggled on the par 3 17th hole, and either one of them would have to birdie the 18th hole to make it into the playoff. When they failed to birdie, it became a 2-man playoff between Rittberger and Balin, a 3-hole aggregate playoff on the 1st, 17th, and 18th holes at Bethpage. The first hole of the playoff saw an important 2-stroke swing. Rittberger poured in a 7-foot birdie putt, while Balin missed a 3-foot par effort. As the players went to the tee of the par 3 17th, Rittberger held a 2-stroke lead in the playoff. Both players missed par putts on the par 3 17th, reaching the 18th tee still separated by 2 strokes. It all came down to the last hole, and the drama built, as did the crowd. Rittberger found the greenside bunker on 18, opening the door for Balin. However, Balin was unable to sink his birdie putt on 18. All Rittberger had to do was 2-putt from 30 feet to secure the victory, which he did. Bob Rittberger at the beginning of the week said even par would be a good score. He shot 3 consecutive rounds of even par 71 to make it into the playoff, and then prevailed. Let's hear from our champion.
When we spoke early in the week, you know, the way that this place is, you know even par is usually pretty good. And you look back at the track record of events, not only our events, but even U.S. Opens that have been played here, and pretty close to par is usually a pretty good score. And you know, usually you'll take it and kind of see how things shake out. And fortunately, for me, it was good enough to tie and then prevail in the playoff, fortunately. So, you know, pretty good.
You made a very nice up and down from behind the green on the 18th hole, which was not an easy chip shot. Did you know the situation at that point, and did you know you had to get up and down?
I did not know what was behind. I thought I knew someone was in at even par, so yes, I knew the situation. I was, quite honestly, I was very surprised my ball went over the green. I didn't think we hit enough club that would have gone over there, so maybe a little adrenaline, maybe a little, who knows. But I did know the situation, and you know, well, obviously was trying to chip it in, but I was very happy to get the ball up and down. I had to do that a couple of times across the road. It seems like across the road you got to start grinding, so it was fortunate to get it up and down.
You've come close in this championship before. In fact, you tied for second in 2007 when it was last played here on Long Island at the Meadowbrook Club. What does it feel now to finally kind of break through and win your first MGA title?
It feels terrific. You know, like I said in the speech there, that you know, the history and the champions, the past champions of this event, are some of the greatest players in not only this section's history but in golf. So it's a tremendous accomplishment. It's a humbling accomplishment to have my name, what will be my name, on that trophy with those players, and it feels terrific.
You obviously have you have 5 kids, and you have a terrific family who followed you out here before. Some might wonder where you get the time to practice golf and get your game so sharp. How do you fit it all in?
Well, it's quite difficult, and my play for most of the year would probably show that I haven't done a very good job of that. So I did work pretty hard to get ready for this tournament. And you hope that your hard work pays off. A lot of more times than not in this game, you don't finish on top, but you feel good and play well and are satisfied with your performance. But somebody always plays better. So fortunately for me this week, I was able to play at least as good as Danny, and then played a little better than him in the playoff.
Thank you for watching video from the 95th Met Open Championship, sponsored by MetLife. We've had a terrific week here at Bethpage Black, and look forward to the 2011 Met Open Championship at Sleepy Hollow Country Club in Scarborough-on-Hudson, New York.